Hello, I'm Claudia, and welcome to Market News. This week, Goldman Sachs Group is under continued criminal investigation, something that has contributed to a fall in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Also later, Madoff's family under suspicion of fraud is being investigated by the federal government. But first, find out about the delayed climate bill and just what the recent Gulf Coast spill means for environmental and economic prosperity. The already stalled climate bill could take up to 8 more weeks to see the Senate. The U.S. Energy Information Administration received details about the bill and its effort to curb greenhouse gases and plan to review it during this time. Already frustrated environmentalists and other bill supporters doubt its readiness to hit the Senate floor. 3 senators have worked on the bill for over 6 months: Democrat John Kerry, Republican Lindsey Graham, and Independent Joseph Lieberman. In the meantime, government officials have their hands full trying to curb the effects of an environmental disaster caused by the explosion of an oil rig off the Gulf Coast in April. Experts estimate the rate of the spill to be 5,000 gallons a day, and it's only a matter of time until the pollution hits the shores. Besides drastic environmental factors, the spill could have grave economic consequences, like a spike in the price of seafood and a hardship for fishermen. The federal government is currently working to clean up what it can of the oil spill. After the spill, oil prices climbed Friday. After rising 98 cents, it settled at an $86.15 a barrel. It is unclear just how severely the recent oil rig explosion will affect crude oil supplies, but any disruption is likely to cause a spike in prices. In other news, according to ComScore, Facebook is ranked #1 in page views by the U.S. Not only has Facebook revolutionized the way people use social networking sites, but it has also revamped online advertising. Facebook could be a new threat to the advertising industry. Its unique method of personalizing ad space for each individual user has changed the way ads are brought to potential consumers. However, this has raised issues with privacy policies. Some say it throws up a red flag when you talk about repurposing or using consumer data integration with a trio of websites. Experts believe that Facebook will continue to gather data about its users and formulate ways to share some of its interactive features with websites interested in users' likes and dislikes. When we come back, find out about the latest news about Goldman Sachs and the ongoing criminal investigation.
Greenstock is holding their first annual Greenstock Concert and Expo. The stage and exhibitor booths will be powered by solar and biofuel technology. Companies will be able to feature their company's products and technology to local homeowners and socially responsible communities. To become an exhibitor or for more information about Greenstock, please call our toll-free number at 1-866-216-8814 or visit greenstocksrock.com.
My favorite photo processor just got even better. Sit tight and let me tell you the story of my love for myphotopipe.com. The online print lab for amateurs to professional photographers nationwide with products such as Kodak Endura Lush prints, Folio prints, our exclusive borderless process that's not your old 4x6 anymore. Our all-new Folio prints lets you personalize every photo you take by using our exclusive embedded digital effect. Turn your family memories into lasting treasures by visiting myphotopipe.com.
As we move forward, technology has become smaller, stronger, and more diverse than ever before. Manhattan Scientific's breakthrough biomagnetic nanomedicine will redefine the medical field with an enhanced early cancer detection system and nano-titanium metal up to 400 times stronger, yet lighter than existing alloys. Imagine Manhattan Scientific's technology solutions that shape the future. Publicly traded under symbol MHTX.
Welcome back to Market News. Making headlines this week is Goldman Sachs Group. The company is under criminal investigation by the Justice Department for the suspicion of withholding securities from buyers. Since mid-April, the company has admitted no wrong and has been in an ongoing civil lawsuit with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Since the lawsuit, Goldman Sachs stocks had fallen to one-fifth of its market value, to $21 billion. The slump hit the stock market as a whole on April 30th. While some key investors have virtually written the bank off in terms of stock value, others say it still has long-term earning power after the legal mess clears up. As the criminal investigation continues, skeptics hope the bank will fall under some sort of legal consequences. But some say the complaints filed by the SEC are not enough for the government to press charges. So unless new evidence presents itself, Goldman Sachs could see itself just walking away from the investigation. Don't go away. We have more market news headlines after these short messages.
As we move forward, technology has become smaller, stronger, and more diverse than ever before. Manhattan Scientific's breakthrough biomagnetic nanomedicine will redefine the medical field with an enhanced early cancer detection system and nano-titanium metal up to 400 times stronger, yet lighter than existing alloys. Imagine Manhattan Scientific's technology solutions that shape the future. Publicly traded under symbol MHTX.
Striving to be a leader in oil and gas exploration, Force Energy Corporation, a U.S.-based company, is breaking new ground in today's energy sector. Force Energy trades on the OTCBB under the ticker symbol FORC. To find out more information about their projects in Wyoming and Canada, please visit forceenergycorp.com.
Greenstock is holding their first annual Greenstock Concert and Expo. The stage and exhibitor booths will be powered by solar and biofuel technology. Companies will be able to feature their company products and technology to local homeowners and socially responsible communities. To become an exhibitor or for more information about Greenstock, please call our toll-free number at 1-866-216-8814 or visit greenstocksrock.com.
Welcome back to Market News. 2 employees from Bernie Madoff's firm are being charged with financial fraud, and some believe that Madoff's own brother and his 2 sons could be next. Madoff's brother Peter and Madoff's sons Andrew and Mark will surely face tax fraud this year, but could face other more serious charges if federal authorities come up with enough evidence. The multi-billion-dollar Ponzi scheme that landed Madoff 150 years in federal prison is what could doom his relatives to similar fates. Also, last week, thousands of protesters rallied through the streets of New York City to hold large banks accountable for their record profits amidst such a serious recession. Headed by leading labor unions, the rally focused on Main Street and average citizens who are struggling to get by day to day. It also focused on bank CEOs who are receiving what they call exorbitant salaries. With a focus on Goldman Sachs Group, which is facing criminal investigation, protesters questioned the motives of large corporations in regards to their customers. In the midst of all this, stocks fell to the worst week since January. Led by JP Morgan, which dropped over 3%, Bank of America and Goldman Sachs Group, the Dow Jones fell 1.4%. which broke the 8-week winning streak it had seen. With the financial sector's decline, the technology sector was also particularly weak, weighed down by some disappointing earning reports. The stock declines came despite a relatively upbeat report of first quarter U.S. economic growth. Slightly missing expectations, even with consumer spending, accelerated in the first quarter. Other headlines last week included the end to the government's homebuyer tax credit, causing real estate firms, developers, and homeowners to take matters into their own hands by offering incentives or refunds to buyers after the credit expires. The expiration of the government tax credit has been extended twice previously, and this time sellers are prepared to deal with the rising cost to buyers. Some are offering their own $8,000 refund, and others are reducing home prices. Thanks for watching. I'm Claudia, and we'll see you next time for Market News.